What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Bet with the Boys with a special guest star. Today is for Saturday, April the 19th, and we have our best bets in both baseball and the first day of the NBA playoffs. Super excited for that.
Yes, sir. This is Connor, the special guest that we've been talking about for some time. We finally got that YouTube money, flew him in, got him on the set. Excited to have him today. He's got some best bets today. He's an NBA expert.
I had to get some NIL money before I could come on, guys. You had to give me the right contract number. Nico's been crying lately. I'm the same boat. I understand.
Yeah, we're the UCLA of YouTube. A couple of other big guys, he tried to ask for too much money and he ended up falling to us. So we're happy to have him.
Hey, but congratulations for real. First guest on the show.
That's a big honor. That's a big honor. I'm taking that. I'm putting that on my resume. Line number
I know,
one.
right? Yeah. Hey, and we didn't even talk about it. You need to throw out your channel.
Yeah, so I'm on the Carter Cast. We've been running for like 3.5 years now. A lot of NFL, college football. We're covering the NBA playoffs as well. So at Carter Cast on all socials. And yeah, happy to be here.
Carter Cast with a K, by the way.
Yes, Carter Cast with a K.
I actually would have made that a banner if I'd have thought of it in time. But yes, good channel, good stuff over there. Guys, hit that like and subscribe button. Helps us out a lot on the road to 2.2K. When we get there, we'll throw out a parlay to celebrate. As always, if you want to become a member, 10 cents a day, $2.99 a month. Link will be in the description. Also, our sponsor, Jackson AI. If you're interested in that, check it out. Promo code BetBoys25.
And you find that on pinesports.com. Not an app yet. You have to go to the website and type in that promo code. And like you said, it'll give you 10 or 25% off your subscription. I do implore you to go and check it out for free, though. You get 5 questions per month for free. So go ahead and play around, see what you like, kind of get a feel for the website before you start paying.
Yes, sir. All right, so guys, we got a lot of picks tomorrow. We got the NBA playoffs. It's like Christmas Day for me, to be honest. It's honestly better than Christmas Day at this point in life. About to turn 30, so, you're not going down and opening up presents under the tree. You're just turning on NBA basketball. But we'll get these 2 baseball games out of the way.
Yeah, as you get older, you have to buy more gifts than you receive. But this is how you earn that money to buy these gifts. Making some solid bets, starting off with the Royals plus 105. So doubling your money, then some. You can find that on ESPN Bet. That's an early game, 1:10 p.m.
Yep. And then second off, we're going with the Yankees and the Rays over 9 tomorrow. FanDuel is already up at 9.5. You can still find this minus 120, a little bit of juice, but they went under both games in the series so far. Raise the total tomorrow. The weather's supposed to be great. It's supposed to be 90 degrees. Good day for hitting, so we like that.
Yeah, the hottest day I've seen so far down in Tampa Bay. It's going to be muggy, but balls are going to be flying.
Torpedo bats, right, guys?
Yes, sir.
That's a crazy addition to baseball this year.
Hey, look, I don't bet a lot of baseball, but you can always get me with an over. So I'm gonna have to ride that one.
All right.
Heck yeah, that dude Aaron Judge, he's pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Hey, so I actually got this as pick 4, but this is the first NBA pick of the day tomorrow, and it's at 1 p.m.
Yeah, we're going Kevin Porter Jr., 17.5 PRA. And look, people listening might be like, this guy's in the weeds. Like, what is he talking about? This is a bench player for the Bucks on the 1 p.m. game. Look, Kevin Porter Jr., last 5 games, over 20 points a game, 6.5 rebounds, 6 assists. He's playing over 27 minutes. Dame's still out. Ryan Rollins is going to be starting tomorrow, so don't freak out when you see Ryan Rollins in the starting lineup. Kevin Porter Jr. will close the game if all goes as planned. I think 9.5 points is also a decent bet, but 17.5 PRA, because he's averaged over 12 rebounds and assists the last month, I think it's a great bet. Pacers 7th highest pace in the league this year. Give me Kevin Porter Jr. I love this play.
This guy could be an X factor in that game as well. Whether the Bucks win or lose could come down to Kevin Porter Jr. Believe it or not, if you had told me that midway through the season, I would not have believed you. But, yeah, he's been cooking the last 5 games like Connor just said.
Yeah, he put us onto this bet, and I didn't believe that his line was actually set at 17.5. I mean, he's been hitting that in points alone the last 5 games.
Yeah, and you got to think, who's the number 2 option for the Bucks? You got Giannis, and then who's number 2 without Dame? Maybe Bobby Portis now that he's back, but Kevin Porter Jr. is going to have the ball in his hands a lot. So I like this play.
I agree.
Yeah, Bobby Portis isn't even on the PEDs now, so he can't save.
Yeah,
That's right.
All right, pick number
this
2
one's
in the
another
NBA.
Connor one.
Yeah,
Yes,
this is another one. Another one I came on the show with. I came out hot. They let me do a series-long bet. We're going Clippers -110 to win the series. They were underdogs when it opened a few days ago. Look, the Jokic stands are going to come for me, but the Clippers have the depth. They have the pieces to throw at Jamal Murray. I feel like Murray's going to get shut down in this series. They've got Derrick Jones Jr., Chris Dunn, Kawhi Leonard, all they can throw on him at any point in time. Jokic is going to get his. He's going to have 35, 16, and 12. But I think the Clippers are happy with that. And the way they've been playing lately with Kawhi Leonard, he's played 35 more minutes in 15 of the last 19. I am choosing to put my eggs in the Kawhi Leonard basket and taking the Clippers to win the series. Not to mention James Harden and Zubats, all NBA level seasons this year too.
Yeah, so first impressions when you think of this series, just right off the bat, you think of the Nuggets winning the championship a couple years ago. You think of the disastrous Clippers playoff runs they've had when they had KD, when they had Harden. A lot. Wait, they didn't have KD. I'm thinking of the Nets. My bad, dude. But these Kawhi Leonard going down when they had Russ, he was the only man that was available. This has been just disastrous for the Clippers the last few years. But like he said, Kawhi Leonard is actually entering this series healthy, playing the most he's played in the last few years, really. And this could be one that I flipped my opinion on. Me and Eric talked about this a few days ago, and just first impressions were like, yeah, definitely the Nuggets. But after thinking more and more about this, I'm starting to come to Connor's side on that one a little bit.
Yeah, first impressions, it's so easy to say that the Nuggets will win this series, but it's really not the case, honestly. And the line flip of the series is very telling, in my opinion. Also, Russ went from the Clippers to the Nuggets, so that definitely hurts him as well.
And plus, if you're the Nuggets, I mean, there's just not a lot of depth behind Jokic. You're looking at a bench of what? Jalen Pickett, Julian Strawther, Peyton Watson, DeAndre Jordan. Yeah. That's not a championship level bench. Like if you're the Denver front office who they just cleaned house, but you got to be embarrassed if that's what you're putting around Nikola Jokic. So I like the Clippers here. They've been hot. #1 in net rating the last 15 games. Norm Powell's cooked the Nuggets this year. He averaged like 28 in the 4 matchups. So yeah, give me the Clippers. This is a big one, guys. This is a tough one. This is a tough one.
I agree. Big cashes. Pick number 6, we're going with the Pistons and the Knicks. You know how we like to do in the playoffs on these unders. Best place to find it is -108 on Scandal, a.k.a. FanDuel. 6 p.m. game tomorrow. So this spread is 7. At first, they almost got me, guys. I ain't going to lie. I was so tempted to grab the Pistons +7, but after talking about it, we decided to lay off that, and we like the under in this game. If the Knicks are favored by 7, honestly, they're probably going to cover it, and they're 26th in pace, guys. I think they control this game, the tempo of it. They like to play slow, and it goes under 220.5 tomorrow.
This series right here reminds me of watching ESPN Classic. I don't know if you guys remember that channel, but the hard-nosed 80s matchups, Pistons and Knicks, probably the last time both of them were good at the same time. That total probably would have been set at 140.5 back then, but it's a new day and age, 220.5. I still don't think they're going over.
I think you guys are spot on. This series should be a rock fight. I think even if the Knicks do win in 5 or 6, it's going to be hard earned. It's going to be smash mouth basketball. And the thing that I was talking about before the show is the Knicks just have a lot of options to throw at Cade Cunningham. Honestly, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, they've got guys. Josh Hart, throw at him at all times. So that's what I would be worried about from an offensive standpoint. Who's that number 2 option? Yeah, I like the under because game ones are unpredictable from a spread standpoint a lot of times. So yeah, I'm with you guys on this one.
I agree. And the second option really is Tobias Harris at this point.
Right.
And he's averaging under 14 points a game. So not the Tobias Harris of old who was averaging 20. It's really an older Tobias Harris who's gone downhill. And yeah, I mean, the only guy averaging over 14 points a game is Cade.
Yeah.
Agreed. And then on to pick number 7. Connor also put us on this one too, a player prop. So I'll let him cover it.
I had to come with the heat on this one. I had to give out a few picks. Analysis on this one is pretty simple. You might think Anthony Edwards is just going to go out and drop 40 tomorrow, which he very well could. I think J.J. Redick and the Lakers' game plan is going to be double Anthony Edwards, get the ball out of his hands, make somebody else beat us because the Lakers don't have a defender that can guard him one-on-one. And I think Redick knows that. I think it's going to be a lot of double teams, traps when he crosses half court, especially in the late game. And historically, that's something Anthony Edwards has not loved. But if you go back to a couple series last year that was happening to him, even the Dallas series, he put up big rebound numbers, big assist numbers. It's game one. Legs are fresh. He's going to be hitting the glass hard. I like 10.5 rebounds plus assists. I think it's a great play just in case they do double him and kind of limit his scoring tomorrow.
And last year when they did – yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I was going to say that's the evolution of Anthony Edwards getting to that next level. Everybody's saying he could be the American face of the NBA. Being able to rebound and pass out of traps, out of doubles, not take bad shots, be efficient from the field, that's what's going to take him to the next level. So this could be something to look out for if he is going to make that leap.
And not throw grenades in the celebration, right? That'll help you be the face of the league.
Yeah, that could help.
Yeah. And he got a lot of criticism last year, too, for not passing out of the double teams. He was forcing shots. So, they got to be in his ear about that. And hopefully he listens. And I like him to go over 10.5 rebounds and assists as well.
Agreed.
Yes, sir. So Connor came with the heat. We got 6 picks tomorrow, 2 MLB. And we'll do a quick recap, just scroll through them. Got some player props, a series pick.
Had to.
Yes,
guys,
sir.
The pressure's on. I can't come on here with like multiple picks and then go over. So the pressure's on me. If these lose tomorrow, if we don't go positive, I just might disappear from the internet. You just might never see my face again.
Hey, it ain't gonna happen, dude. It's not a thing.
I love it.
Yeah, I like all the picks we have. The baseball, we're just trying to earn some money on that one. Basketball is what I'm going to be watching all day. Really excited. Like you said, Eric, it's the first day of Christmas. NBA playoffs, college football, opening weekends, and March Madness are my 3 times where it feels like Christmas. So we're experiencing one tomorrow. So hopefully it goes great. And, it's going to be a fun day.
Best time to be a sports fan.
Absolutely.
I agree. It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, guys, bet responsibly. Always bet with the boys. Check out the Carter Cast. We need to have those dudes on as well. I watched a couple of their videos. Great dudes, funny, and would love to have them on the show.
Yeah, if you see him on TikTok, I think that's what he said was his most used platform. So go ahead and find him there, and then you know where to find us. Always on YouTube, and then go check out Pine Sports for 25% off with our promo code. And we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.